Welcome back to Hangman Tarot Taurus. We're going to get into your tarot card reading here in just a second. But first, I want you to hit subscribe. Let me fix my camera. Hold on. There, good. All right. Pockets. Okay. So basically what I want you to do is go ahead and hit subscribe first before we get into this tarot card reading. And as soon as we get into this tarot card reading, we're going to get into our predictions for your love in June 2022. So we'll get started with an oracle reading first, and we'll confirm through tarot cards, and then that'll give us all the tea, all the juice, all the gossip within and around that love life of yours, Taurus. So we are going to get started. I'm going to write down my timestamp, and then we will get going. All right, let's get started. So we are getting into the oracle reading of our Taurus zodiac sign. So this is for June 2022, just so we're clear on what the hell we're doing right now, okay? All right, let's get it started. So I want to go over your current energy though first. Yes, I have their thumbnail made. Yeah, their thumbnails, I just made it, so it works out perfect. All right. Yep. Okay. So we are going to get into this oracle reading right now. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section, or you can get a hold of me in my social media platform. I will always respond that way also. Okay, so I'm going to go over your current energy, Taurus. We're going to see where you're at, just like in general. As far as love, maybe. Who knows what comes out? We'll see. Ooh. All right, making sure currently in this very moment that you're really getting these distractions to go the hell away. So basically you're just tuning everything out, and that is right now. So you're kind of conserving any energy that you're dealing with as far as like losing energy or losing space or time. This is something that you are tuning out currently. So that's a huge plus, because sometimes y'all just do too much. As far as refining your attention, that is something that is of a really good positive energy. So just making sure that the attention goes on the exact things that you need it to go on, and really trying to let go and enjoy in the meanwhile. Just making sure that you balance all of that work, the attention, the focus, the tuning out distractions, making sure that you're really rejuvenating, like taking a moment to have a laugh, like going out and playing with your kids, or, go walking in the dirt, or, get a massage, go tanning, sit in the sun, whatever it is that you need to do. Make sure that you balance all of these things out so that you are feeling good and not like bogged down by all of the things that you're focused on. And I know that you're a worker bee, but you know how to be lazy. You know how to like kick it and relax. So we do know how to do that. All right, let's get into any thoughts and feelings that you may have about somebody within, or probably right now even. You could be feeling remnants of this, or this just kind of beginning or starting up. But we will find out for sure what is going on as far as your predictions, okay? Something that is keeping you up at night. You're definitely being kept up at night. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with an air sign also. Okay. So this person is definitely, whatever this dealing is, it probably hasn't brought fulfillment, but you might have thought that it would. But in the upcoming month, it will still be kind of keeping you up at night, or keeping you in your thoughts. You just kind of being not clear about what it was, but you definitely are having some thoughts about it in the mind, and you're trying to deal with that. You're trying to logically deal with it, but it's like almost like there was no clear reason, and you really had kind of like a focus on it. So in upcoming June, you're definitely going to be feeling this. You're going to be feeling like, kind of was left in your hands really. And whether that's an ending or not, I don't know, but there was no closure. I can see that here. With the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of hard work. You're just kind of denying that. So anyway, let's get into your feelings, like your deeper feelings on the situation for upcoming June. Like, where are you going to be at as far as feelings with your air or your earth sign? All right. You could renew the situation. It could be coming back to you and finally getting into a place where it could be fulfilled. But there is lack of energy with that fulfillment and that, that closure. But that is something that maybe you're wanting, or that is something that may appear. So they may be coming back in. If they do, it'll be like a really slow progress. It'll be a slow kind of snail walk all the way to the finish line to where they're headed. But they are more or less coming in. So when they come in, though, it's going to be pretty neglectful, pretty lazy, still thoughtless. It's like the negative of this, and the non-wanting to work or put any sort of energy into this relationship is still going to be there in June. So they're going to come back in real slow. Cheap ass. I wouldn't fuck with it. But I mean, if you do, you do. That's where it's at. Okay. Let's find out their intentions. So their intentions are to learn how to get into this experience. They want to learn how to, be realistic. They're trying to learn how to be sensitive, but they do want to kind of like get into a new space with you. So that is their intentions towards you. Okay. And you kind of saw them as like they've already left. They've already walked out the building. Okay. You've definitely seen them as attention. You have a lot of worry surrounding them. Again, with the 6 of Swords in reverse, that's just very much confirming, kind of in the beginning, talking about how they're on your mind, keeping you up, making those thoughts really unclear. So the mental health here has been spared because of them leaving, or however you see them. When you're looking at them, though, you definitely have like almost like a ruthless vibe about it. You're like very aggressive when you're thinking and reflecting on the situation, because the two of you were together at one time. Okay. So in June, though, there's still no kind of harmony or any sort. Why is this shirt keep ripping down? I don't know what's going on here. I just have clothes on. I don't know how to keep them on. They're all over the place. So anyway, yeah, their intentions are to come back in kind of in with more of a pure intention, definitely with some warmth. They're going to try and win you over with those types of things. I honestly think, Taurus, that it's going to be a physical thing. So maybe if you're into the sex or whatever, it's good for you. But if you're not and you're wanting a relationship, and this person who kind of like has you doubting them anyway, I would not mess with them, because again, they're not going to keep continuing to mess with you if, they're just wanting the physical stuff. They're going to get what they want, and then they'll run out. They'll just run off, just like a horse gallops out of here. Let's find out how you feel about this person. All right, Taurus, let's find out how you feel, thoughts and feelings, thoughts and emotions, what the universe would like you to know. What are the predictions that we need to see here? All right. So because you definitely thought this was stable at one time. It's just like you felt like you manifested the situation. You feel like you're still continuing to kind of overthink the situation and be in this manifestation of it. You emotionally know that you felt balanced. You felt like a flow. You felt like there was a lot of temptation within and around this person. And that's kind of why you went in the situation to begin with from the very get. But I feel like love wise, you feel like a nice little balance. You felt like it was nurturing. You definitely felt the vibe of the emotion. So there was emotion. It felt very evened out. Like it was a really nice, just like in sync, cooperating type of situation. It was a very nice situation for you. So that's emotionally kind of how you were feeling. But again, the thoughts really had you up in your head game. They definitely had you in your head game. Okay. And especially with the tension and the worry. I mean, that was your thinking about it. You just constantly were worrying about what was going on. You were like sick to your stomach about it, really. And it was like you couldn't see anything because everything kind of is pulled back, really. Like if you were to look out the window, would you actually see what was going on out there? Like you never knew where they were. You never knew what was going on. You rationally couldn't even stay out of the struggle. It was a struggle. It wasn't a relationship. So in June, it's going to be the same freaking thing. You're going to be feeling the same shit, especially if you get yourself tied back into it. Okay. The intention here is that you are definitely in like a place where you could offer them a new passionate beginning. Now, whether or not you do or not, that's kind of up to you. That's a good reason why we read cards and we listen to them, because then we can set some intentions for just in case situations. Be prepared so that you can beat your odds. The potential here is lacking quite a bit. This new beginning would definitely bring you a lot of nothing, really. There's going to be like lack of passion by the end of it. The trust is not here. And especially in June, the vitality, I mean, there's going to be flirtiness. There's going to be a rebelliousness, a feeling of wanting to just jump in. But I mean, I would not. I would sooner, honestly, I would sooner beat this person with a stick than give them a new wand of new beginning. I would not be fucking around there. All right, let's find out how they see you, Taurus. How does your zodiac sign feel about you, Taurus? How do they see you? How do they connect with you? Where are we at? All right, so they do judge you pretty harshly. So they might have judged you then, but in June, they're definitely going to be judging you again. So, I mean, this person is an ass, okay? Let's just be very, very clear, okay? They're very materialistic. They're very much about the aesthetics of things. And if you're not just quite right, they're going to be right there to judge you, okay? Even though they are nobody to judge. As far as getting into a place where, there's a completion or some sort of a renewal, yeah, that is something that this person is hoping that they can get into with you. And that's how they see things. They definitely see you as kind of like a start over. They see you as somebody who would forgive them maybe. And they definitely have some sort of a love or emotional connection to you. They could even have more of an obsession, not even like love. Like, I just feel like there might be a little bit of an obsession somehow of getting into a place where they can start over or rebuild, even though the first round they fucked up. So they're back, though. They're back in action. They're back in action. They're definitely wanting to come together. But there was no cooperation. And I mean, all of their cards are very icky energy. It's very low energy cards. So, I mean, I wouldn't take it very seriously. Yeah, this person's super like, balanced when it comes to give and take. But as far as how they see you as somebody that they can come back on whenever. That's whenever. They can come back in together and create some harmony whenever they want. No, you cannot, sir or ma'am. No, you cannot. All right, let's find out the biggest challenge here, and then we're going to get into a likely outcome. All right. Biggest challenge. Biggest challenge here is that it was unstable. And in June, it's the same thing. The change, the conflict, it's still there. It brought you a ton of grief and it brought you a ton of loss. So I don't know why you'd want to look back on that at all. I don't know why the hell you would continue in June to get into it. But it's saying that you're going to look at it. You're going to ponder it. You're going to stand there and be like, well, I have, all of this stuff here. But it's like, yeah, that's the old stuff. But you keep looking at it. I know. And you keep ignoring the new stuff that's coming in. So all the new energy or any people that are trying to hook up with Taurus, you're like, sorry, I have to put myself in misery. So it's like you be coming back into, misery loves company type vibe. That is exactly what's happening here. Exact same thing. And the details around it is that you lack a little bit of courage. You lack your ball sack. I get it. I understand. I've been there because I'm a Taurus. And for some reason, Taurus was born without the ball sack. We have no kahunas. Like, it takes us forever to be like super like, no. Like, we're just kind of punanis. We're punanis. So you really need to get that spine strengthened so that you can say no. Say no in June every time. I don't care who it is now. Because you never know when they're coming in. You never know. All right, let's find out a future likely outcome action. All right. Girl, honey boo chab. Okay, so likely outcome is that, yes, there's going to definitely be some sort of renewal relationship. If this is something that you want or don't want, however it resonates, you're going to have to accommodate your own intentions. But what I'm trying to explain to you, y'all, is that this person is coming in with sex. They're coming in flirty. They're coming in charming. They're coming in with all their horses hot. Okay. They're coming in with some potential. They're going to be showing you all sorts of yummy stuff. Here, I'm warm. I'm inviting. I'm passionate. I'm ambitious. I'm determined to have Taurus again. Okay. But again, this is probably just like a passion thing or a sex thing, for instance. Okay. So it's up to you to use your intuition, but it's lacking a little bit when you are dealing with this person. This person gives you, you know, whatever it is that he or she gives you, and it makes you like silly, makes you crazy head. Okay. You already know, but you're going to like forget as soon as you see this person. You're going to forget what it is that you need to reflect on, but don't forget how bad it hurt. Okay. The good stuff, it probably isn't that good. But take a look at that, especially when you get into this likely outcome. Okay. Last card. I mean, and you're definitely going to want to fight that person. Like you're still going to want to argue with them because you know you're right. Like you feel like you're right in the situation, whatever happened here. And this is something that won't go away. You're going to be like, oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So definitely some sort of, you know, a promise or an opportunity, or here, take my hand. I'm going to give you some new beginning here. This person is going to bring to you to the table all sorts of yummy information, but they're going to say this is a renewal. We're going to get back together and everything's going to be great. But it's a very, very empty promise because this beginning is just about the body. Okay. The body needs love too. Yes. But you know where the relationship or the, you know, the depth of a relationship comes from. So if you're just looking for some booty, then yeah, this is your jam. But if you're not, then no, say no. Say no. You'll see what it is. I mean, they've already showed you their real color stores, so you definitely know who the hell they are. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Please go ahead and hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. Check out your general tarot predictions for June 2022 as soon as those are also uploaded, and check out your celebrity tarot. Don't forget to check back in, click that bell so you don't miss any of Hangman's future tarot cards. And other than that, we are almost 1,000 subscribers, so I will be posting my tell all about why I named this channel Hangman Tarot, so stay tuned for that. See ya.